Trees. Admin Building, Montesano, Washington, February 15th, 2019.
So are you going to the sheriff's department right now?
Yeah, I think we're going to check that out first. I'm going to go to this side. I keep running into stuff on that side.
Yeah, there's still ice and everything around here.
I keep running into trees or something.
The trees,
Are they
yeah.
overhanging? Yeah, but we can.
How far down I am.
Yeah.
Everybody's
And then, yeah, there's that one I just ran into. So we can talk to somebody in the admin building about those.
You're okay? Yeah. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you? I'm fine. How can I help you today?
Well, we're trying to. Maybe you can direct us. I don't know if this is the right office. We want to inform somebody about trimming some of the trees on the campus here.
Oh, that's me.
Awesome.
right on.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
kept running into them.
Yeah, there's some trees coming from the parking lot here just north of us that are overhanging onto the sidewalk. And so
Are they the ones by the jail, or are they out by the sidewalk?
there's a
Jail,
couple.
by the jail is where we were walking.
Yeah, it's
They're by the jail.
between the jail and the parking lot.
Okay.
And there's a couple on the east side that are overhanging, and then there's one that's right around as you round the corner.
Yeah, we just trim the ones out front. That we've had a problem.
Yeah, the one that's right around round in the corner is hanging off pretty good. I got that one right in the face.
Oh,
so.
you did. I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
that.
I looked up right as it happened too, so I was a little help.
She's like, I'm low to the ground, so I don't notice these things.
I'm so much lower to the ground than everybody else.
Oh, I get it. My son's in a wheelchair. Constantly battling things like at the school.
Yeah.
And all the accessibility that we have to
Finding a
deal
bathroom
with.
that you can fit in and you can fit in and have privacy and transfer.
Well, you know what's funny? I deal a lot with the parks because we have a couple of county parks, and I deal with a gentleman at RCO, which is where we get some of the grant money to spend on our parks. And we were talking about accessible bathrooms. I said, but my son, he has cerebral palsy, so he has no motor function
Right.
at all. I said, you know how hard it is for me? I have to lay him on the floor to be able to change him because there's no kind of benches or anything in those facilities. So now we started talking about what do you do with someone who can't use the toilet, and you have to change them yourselves. It kind of takes you out of being able to do that. So I try to look at all those accessibility issues and try to think, how can we make it better?
Cool.
But, we're doing what we can, but anything we can do to make it better, that's why I'm here.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Mark, and hopefully get those trees trimmed up so we don't
Absolutely.
run into them.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
Yeah, here, let me help you out.
Oh, thanks.
Right on.
After you. All right. You said you think Joe's out for lunch or something?
Yeah, he had just left.
All right.
I'm not sure where he was going, but he had his bag with him, and
We can just pop in. We'll ask to see if he's expected back real quick.
yeah, sure. And good luck with your audits too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan.
Yeah.
And again, thank you for your service too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, likewise. Yeah.
I was Desert Storm,
Yeah.
Desert Shield, Operation Provide Comfort.
Yep.
Was over at Incirlik Air Base in Turkey for 6 years.
Yep.
It's a long tour, man.
Yeah.
I tell you. But I did a lot of TDYs, to Kuwait,
Yeah.
Iraq,
Yeah.
and you know what? I have a real love for our servicemen.
Yeah. We just want to make sure that everybody's treated fairly and equally here at home at public services. And you're surprised if you're familiar with the work. I'm surprising. I've been surprised just how the reaction response that just for asking what people do.
Right. I think more than anything, it's not so much the asking is people just get excited when there's cameras.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they should though. I mean, I don't. I'm like, I'll tell you who I am.
Yeah.
Record me all you want.
Yeah.
I'm here to serve the public.
Right.
But some people are better suited.
Yeah.
To talk to the public.
Sure.
Or in a position of authority, and
Yeah.
we all kind of have to expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a director.
Right.
I was not expecting your demeanor or empathy.
So
Oh, really?
different.
For sure.
It's a very
Personal.
well, yeah, you're very personal, very pleasant to talk to, and knowledgeable about accessibility because you have personal
experience.
you have
Exactly.
firsthand experience. And
When you have a child who was born with a disability,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I lift him 6 or 7 times a day, like in and out of his bed.
Yeah.
He's 18. He weighs a little over 100 pounds now, and I tell you, I'm getting old, and that's getting
Yeah.
real heavy. But
Yeah, just start skipping the gym and just, focus on taking
yeah, yeah, we bought a new Toyota Sienna wheelchair van where the ramp comes right out of the bottom and it actually kneels down. Oh, that has been wonderful. We used to have the old one, we'd have to get out and like manually do it. And the little things in life are what really make the difference.
Yeah.
For real. I rarely leave my home. Once every few months I might leave.
He goes with us everywhere. We do everything with him. If we go on vacation, he goes with us. He doesn't miss out on anything. And that's why I think I probably have a little more passion for anyone that has any kind of disability. And when I looked at our audit, I was pretty happy with how our staff here did, because I worry about that.
Yeah.
I want everyone to be accommodating. And,
I love the good videos.
Yeah.
It makes
good
me
ones are
know,
great.
okay, well, I'm going to go to Westport next weekend, and we're
Yeah.
going to have fun there. I feel safe there. And
No, that's what we hope to find.
Well, if you ever have a bad experience, you have my number.
Yeah.
Call me, and I'll take care of it.
Cool. Yeah, there's just one hiccup we've been having with the sheriff's department. We're trying to get a hold of the prosecutor. They have a, and I'll be curious your thoughts on it as a veteran.
Hi. Good.
There's a defaced American flag in the window there at the sheriff's department, and it's against federal flag code, and it's against the U.S. flag code. It's against
the thin blue line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and so I pointed out to him last time, and I actually had the RCW. I was like, hey, this is a gross misdemeanor. Can you guys rectify this? Because last time, I think it was 3 times I've been there now. First time, I didn't know it was there until somebody told me about it from checking the video. And so the last time I was there, I pointed it out, had the RCW. The guy said he took it down. We were just there checking on some stuff, and they'd put it back up. And they said they got permission from the prosecutor. So then we're like, well, she doesn't get to just decide that it's okay for them to break the law. So we wanted to talk to her, and she wasn't available. So
Yeah, we've been trying to, get more flags up at our county facilities too. I think we still don't have a flag that flies at the Pearsall building. We had some issues with having lights on the flags, because there's a lot of requirements that come with flying a flag at night. And believe me, I am a big believer in respecting our American flag and values.
well, it's interesting that even after pointing it out and them having the law, that they went to the prosecutor to get special permission to put that back
when
up.
she's county prosecutor, not state prosecutor.
So I don't know. We'll follow up on that. It's just one of those things that I don't think is appropriate, especially in a public building that the people pay for.
Right. Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs of all the legal stuff, but I try to deal with the facilities. That's my forte.
Yeah.
But like I said, anything you need, feel free to let me know.
All right.
And I'll take care of it.
Cool. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
I'm gonna pop in here and see if he's gonna be back anytime soon.
Hi.
Hi. Do you guys know if Joe's gonna be back this afternoon?
Back around 2, I think.
Around 2? Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's all. Just checking in. Have you? Did you check the video out about? I don't know if I did the video of the voting accessible machine they have here. No? You want to check that out?
Here, if you wanna-
Yeah,
check it out?
I do.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Scott's pretty cool. Hey, Scott.
Hi,
Got a friend with me.
great.
I was telling her about this little machine you guys have.
Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to give her a quick
I can give her a quick tour.
look at it?
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, let me see if I can get it turned on.
Oh, you don't need to boot it up. I think
Oh,
just
come on
maybe just
over
show her
here.
where it is and how it, if somebody needs to use it. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I came and tested it a few months ago, last year. But it's neat. Neat little doohickey.
It's over here, and it's touch screen or mouse.
And so is it powered up right now?
No, it's not powered up right now. We're just ended one election. That's why, or I booted up.
So does it work just like
Yeah.
the paper ballots as far as clarity and being able to pick your candidate that you want?
It's like I said, it's touch screen, so you could use the touch screen feature, or we have a mini keypad over there.
Yeah, is it the one that I use? It has like
neat.
raised
Yeah.
things on it.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That is way cool.
We also have
You won't mess with it
headphones.
if I actually push
You're
it on.
okay, you can, because.
Yeah, that's not hooked
we're
up and it's not
loaded.
Cool.
internet.
Yeah, I came in, I test drove it when they had it set up, and it
Yeah.
was neat. And I think they got some pointers from the manufacturer, right, or from like
Mhm.
yeah.
We
So
Gave
did it
us-
read it out to you then?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
audio?
Put headphones
it's
on,
audio.
and it gives you the cues. The main issue I think I had was that it just read so slow. Yeah.
Your thingy reads so fast.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what was it? It took
Yeah.
me so long to figure out what that noise was.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wait, it's Siri reading.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I had no clue.
But
Yeah.
you said you guys figured out a way to
to
change
make
that,
it-
right?
To make it go faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Next time I need to do a ballot, I'll have to come and let
Yeah,
you guys
come
teach
in.
me it.
Yeah.
So
August
you can
will be
adjust
the
it
next.
to every person's ability or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they want it to go faster, if they want it to go slower, if they want to use the keypad, mouse,
Yeah.
or touch screen.
Yeah.
and
It's
that
all
stuff
those.
can be sat in someone's lap in case they can't reach like
Yeah.
that, and because of how long that is so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Huh?
Is this the only one in the county?
Yes, we have one, and then we have a backup to it.
That's cool.
So, yeah,
Yeah, Scott's the man. He knows all the stuff here.
yeah,
That is so awesome. It's really cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Well, we were just gonna pop in and say hi.
Okay.
We were here doing other business and wanted to say hi to you guys and maybe talk
Sure.
to Joe and see how that board that he wants to get going. But I know he's out until 2. They said.
Yeah, he's up in Olympia doing something. It's nice to see you.
So. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Enjoy the day and the weekend. All right. Yeah.
Every time you remember, it's like a brand new surprise, though, right?
All right. Want to go out the front?
Yeah. Looks like we had another informational, like, computer or laptop for the public safety.
Yeah.
You ought to be trying to bail out the parking lot.
Oh man.
How's it going?
All right. How are you?
I'm doing good.
This is my friend Noli,
Nice to meet you.
Joe, and just checking on you and
Are these
seeing.
the trees you were talking
I
about?
haven't
or
had
was
any
it
response
these
for
other
interest
ones?
in creating the board,
Or
Okay.
either or.
but I also had
the other ones,
another
like,
conflict come up.
the,
Okay.
the
Um,
evergreens that are
and,
out here.
Arborvitae's, these
I'm
things?
just trying to figure out
so
how I
he-
can move
he
forward
takes
with
his
that
cane,
conflict.
he
Sure.
does this,
Get that resolved, and then
if
hopefully I can get the board
something's
created.
overhanging
Yeah.
or
I
is
saw some
Yeah, we had
leaves
a
that
handful of
were hanging
people.
down
I
in
think
between them.
people that work with
These
the
are more
Arc
like
of Grace
shrubs.
Harbor in
Yeah.
Aberdeen that
Big
that reached out and said they were
But,
interested.
Oh,
and
good.
So
So
those are
you
the
got a
ones that
list of
between
people.
the-
I've got a couple people. I think
All right.
Noli's interested too,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
maybe if you can just tell her
Then,
real quick like what
because
that would entail.
we haven't traveled together very much yet, so we're not sure. if
I'll point it out to you, and if you
It looks like it was the arborvitae's, those.
The evergreens.
oh yeah,
They're
yeah,
like
they
an
were
evergreen,
yeah.
like a shrub.
Yeah.
I saw a few branches that were kind of hanging
Mm.
down. But yeah, I wish you'd be able to trim those up a little
Cool.
more. I don't know where, that sidewalk doesn't really go anywhere. It's like a sidewalk to nowhere. It kind of goes down to like a power box or something.
Yeah.
I don't know where but it's right by the wheelchair
Yeah.
parking.
Yes.
Right.
Is that your guys' car, the little red car?
Oh, no, we actually,
We got dropped
because
off,
there was so many
yeah.
people that we ended up just kind of chilling.
Yeah,
in
that
the
space wasn't
center
available
so
when
that
we
I
came
could
in.
get out, so that the door could open all the way and.
All right, I'll have my facilities guys see if they can trim those
Cool.
up.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, this is the man. See you later.
Yeah.
So the Disability Advisory Board would be members of the public with disabilities, people in the profession of providing services, different things like that. We would also have, like myself would be on the board, and I'm gonna write up a plan. Well, every year we have to go over that plan and just kind of look at it and make sure everything's good, that we're doing what we can with the
With the funds available and
Yeah.
the staff available, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Grace Harbor County, I don't have any funds.
Yeah.
Let's just, I'll just lay it out there. I don't have any funds to do a whole bunch of extravagant things like King County would be able to do.
Right.
But we want to make sure that everything we do is accessible and available to anybody.
Sure.
Now, there are ballot boxes that have already been previously installed. Those should have probably been in the plan originally. They were not. Unfortunately, it's not retroactive. You know,
Right.
we can't go back
Right.
and fix a problem that was already created. But looking forward, I want to try and make sure that we're moving on a good path and make sure that we're working together and not against each other.
Yeah.
So,
Something you're interested in possibly doing?
So as far as like meetings, frequency and like,
once, twice a year.
okay,
You know.
and what kind of, like, is there phone support that would need to be done or anything like that that I would have to do from home or be able to do from home?
Like call into the meeting or
Well, no, just to seek out resources and stuff. I mean, if I want to, I don't want to just be somebody who sits at a meeting that does not impact anything.
Okay.
I want.
So if you had anybody
Impact.
that you know, like that's in the professional business that you wanted to invite to the meeting or different things like that, there would be an impact. Otherwise, basically all it is it's a plan of what the county is going to do or a plan to maintain operations, and we have to review that plan once a year.
Right. So you would pitch it, and then we'd listen, like, that may be an issue for you being able to access, or I could see me running into something or tripping in it, or where is this? Let's go check it out on site. We can go do a day trip.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested. in
Okay.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, once we get the plan set and get it on the way, then just a review of it. And based on public meeting laws, we may not even have to really meet. We could do it by email,
Yeah.
different things like
Yeah.
that. Now it is an open public meeting, which in email comes into an issue
Yeah.
when we do it that way.
Yep.
But most likely we'd probably just have the meetings in Aberdeen where
I just wanted to make sure that physically I could meet any obligations.
Hmm?
I don't want to try
Nope.
something I know can't really.
I can
handle.
guarantee you'll be able to make all these
Yeah.
obligations.
Okay.
There's not gonna be any, it's more of just a meeting of the minds and to talk about what can we do, what are we able to do.
And what can we try and do in the future or address?
Exactly. What can we address in the future? Now, there's gonna be situations where I might be applying for a grant to get a new ramp built or to get accessibility options put in. And I have to have the board's approval to be able to move forward with that grant.
Makes sense.
Cool.
So right now, I've got a little hiccup in my giddy up right now, trying to get this board established. Once I get that resolved, then I'll be able to move forward.
Yeah.
But, so, as of right now, we're kind of on a hold pattern. I'll contact Mike. Mike has all the contacts that I need to actually create the board. And then we can move forward from there, and at that point, we'll have to, go by the rules of
Yep.
committees and boards and
Yep.
things like that,
Yeah.
so.
Well,
All right.
I'm definitely interested. So.
All right.
Cool.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sorry, I'm really bad with
Noli.
names.
Noli.
Noli.
Yeah.
Okay. How's things going for you, Mike?
It's all right. We just been checking out. We've been doing our own version of auditing, just
Yeah.
checking out public areas and accessibility, and doing videos, letting people know where services are. And
Good.
yeah. Can
Any
put-
issues in my office that I need to know about?
No, you guys have been great every time
So
I've been here.
easy.
I pointed stuff out to Mark just out here, some trees that are
Yeah.
overhanging. He's on it. So
Okay.
Truly makes it less embarrassing to live in this area, at this point in time anyway, just because of how things are.
yeah.
Yeah, we are gonna do some minor renovations in the office, but actually I think it'll be more disability accessible than
Yeah.
less disability accessible. We have areas of the office that are public and areas of the office that are not
Right.
public. But it'll also create a larger seating area up front and area for self-service modules, which for your situation, I think would be great.
Yeah.
Mike, it might be a little more difficult for me,
Okay.
but depending on what level you're at, and but we'll have the disability access unit for the voting will be out front. We'll also have the ability to.
Scott
look
just
up
ran us
documents.
through that. She was pretty impressed with the system. So
Awesome.
Yeah, that is so neat.
The old system I know was pretty cumbersome, as in how the dials worked and how to get through each individual task. I haven't actually sat down
Well, like
with this.
I just barely applied pressure to one of the buttons and got it to click really, really easy. And so I think that's amazing.
Was it fast enough or slow enough or
Well,
just right?
it wasn't.
we didn't boot
shut
it up. We
down.
didn't go through the whole thing.
So,
We were just.
yeah.
I used it before a few months ago.
Yeah.
And gave some pointers for that, and then you guys got some feedback from the tech on how to adjust those. And I was like, hey, since we're here, you should check this out. And she was checking it out and thought it was pretty cool too.
Awesome.
Yeah, my father's blind. He had to have both of his eyes removed, so it was like, you know, I can see one day and the next day nothing.
That would be rough.
And,
I mean, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I know Mike probably feels very, can feel that.
Yeah, you can relate
Yeah.
to my dad's situation. My dad didn't. I mean, he's not willing to use any kind of tools, and
You know,
his quality of life is just kind of.
it's one of those where the great thing about vote by mail, you can choose to ask for assistance, you can choose to do it yourself, you can choose to do it independently using the devices that we provide. There's multiple avenues. When we were at a poll site situation, it made it very difficult with people with disabilities to get to the
Or
locations.
people living like in Hub Tulips.
Exactly, and a lot of times the locations for poll sites would have been at a church or at somebody's house whose house may not be accessible.
Yeah.
And
Right? Oh my goodness.
you know, things like that. And having the vote by mail, you know, if you have screen readers, you can vote independently at home with the screen reader to mark your ballot. There's so many things that
Yeah.
you can do now that technology has taken so far.
Yep.
Security definitely is a concern nationwide when it comes to that.
It is.
And accountability for those who have abused that system.
Speaking of,
I'm thinking East Coast. You know.
did you get a
Blockchain
chance?
solutions.
Yes.
I
Did you
knew
get
where
a
were gonna go with that.
chance?
It's not something that we'd necessarily use in Washington State
Okay.
because of the vote by mail system.
Yeah.
We are completely paper ballots.
Yeah.
So there's no digital transmissions.
Right.
The only thing that it would come into play would be for the voter registration, and the holder of the voter registration is the Secretary of State.
Yeah.
We have no control over that at the county level.
Okay.
So it'd be up to them to move forward.
Okay.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to look into it to the level I really want
Right.
to.
I'll
but-
try to find some stuff to send to you. I'll email
Yeah.
you so you can.
got my email
Yeah.
address, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's something that when I get a chance, I'll look into it, but I don't think there's really anything that it would do for us on
Okay.
the county level because we're not creating the program
Sure.
or anything like that, so.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, Joe.
I hope you get this thing up and going soon without any issues. No more roadblocks. No more roadblocks.
You going to
What about
Olympia?
yours?
Huh?
Is he out to Olympia now?
Yeah, I was supposed to head out at 11 o'clock, but
All right, man.
all right, you guys have a
Safe
good-
travels.
Island time. You're golden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have a good weekend, man.
You too. Harbor time.
Yeah.
For real.
Everything's slower over here. All right.